Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Salt Lake Bees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Miguel Almonte, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But a foul ball here, 0-1. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. The 1-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Hit on the ground to third. Howard gloves it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Popped him up. Fontana backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Gary Cox, as he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Tap down the line. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Hold strike on the change. 2-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
The 2-1 home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Pops. The runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Colin McHugh will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in now, Eric Young Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Tucker has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
Now at the plate, Nolan Fontana. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Pitch on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. It's 3-1 now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Tucker over to his left. And he hauls it down in the corner.
Batting third, right fielder, number 59.
Standing in, number 59. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. Fisher is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Second inning upcoming from the Big A with no score. Striding in, J.D. Davis.
Leading off for Fresno, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Tyler White will bat next, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming, here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
The 0-2 delivery. Nope. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hard hit ball to second. Fernandez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting 7, left fielder, Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Two out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Fontana is calling for it. And that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 85. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Number 85.
And now a pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Striding into the box, number 2, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Bottom of the second here with no score. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
In now, Jose Fernandez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. Sierra is there for it. And that retires the side. Digging in, Max Stassi. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Missed with a breaking ball. Bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, shortstop, number 14.
So striding forward now, Sierra. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
So 1-1. Runner goes. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is pulled into right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Here's Jabari Blash. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground to short. Sierra has it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Caleb Hobart.
Here's Caleb Coward, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Here it comes on 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Number 17.
Into the box now, number 17. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Rounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Junior.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Not close. It's 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Coward leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Gary Cox.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Turned on down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. He tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. A runner at second, nobody out. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
J.D. Davis the next at bat as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Here he comes on 2-0. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tyler White.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tyler White. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. One and one, here it comes. And there's ball 2 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. Number 85 trying to get there, and that's going to land foul. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big strikeout with the 2nd out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike. Cox at second. Davis at first. 2 out in the inning. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Nolan Fontana. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Nolan Fontana.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball stays a little high that time. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
The 2-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
Into the box now, number 59, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Stepping in now, number 85, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. None out, runners at first and second. That's wide. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So digging in now, number 2, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And he couldn't pull that one back, as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Cox sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Fernandez.
Digging in, Jose Fernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. 1 run is scored. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. It's a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Here's Jabari Blash. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Blash has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Caleb Howard.
Now to the plate, Caleb Howard reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Now the 2-0. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
First offering on its way. Up around the face.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
4 runs here in this half inning. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We played 4 full. The Bees are out in front, 4-0. Into the box now, Max Stassi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And that one just missed outside. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off wall.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Into the box, Sierra, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Stassi aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses again, 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-0 breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-1 home. It's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. The second for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman when you have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Standing in now, Kyle Tucker. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Now the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, beautiful dive. What a play. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Eric Young Jr. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Now here it comes. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And he misses there, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
The batter, the shortstop.
Ready for another shot now, Nolan Fontana. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two balls and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Into the box, number 59. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Fontana leads off second with one gone in the inning. And he lays off for ball one. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Ready with the 1-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The batter, number 85.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 85. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Cox has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in once again, Gary Cox. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Howard is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
First baseman, number 10, Julian Gurriel.
Ready once again, Yuli Gurriel. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The 1-1 home. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Third baseman, J.B. Davis.
In now, J.D. Davis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
John Lamb takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
John Lamb.
Tyler White will bat next. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Fontana ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Derek Fisher. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit in the air to center field. Young is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Number 82 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 82.
Now at the plate, number 2. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Left fielder, number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Missed with a slider. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Standing in now, Jose Fernandez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1 and 2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Tucker racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jabari Blash.
Here's Jabari Blash. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 2-1. 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Full count, 3-2. And another foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line. But this is a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Tucker. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Leading off the inning, Max Stassi, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Howard fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Coming to the plate now, Sierra. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bounce to first. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping in, Kyle Tucker, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First offering on its way. Ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. A 1-0 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Popped him up. Fontana onto the grass. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Gary Cox.
Now batting, Gary Cox. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here's the first pitch to him. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Fernandez waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Now in the box, Caleb Coward. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Caleb Coward.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. And that one stayed too low apparently. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, number 17.
Stepping up now, number 17. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Nope. And a fastball just a bit up. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Cue shot here out towards short, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good puck.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit hard to short. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Nolan Fontana comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Set, and the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, number 59. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. The Bees lead it 4-0. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, and the throw stretches him out at first as the umpire says he stayed on the bag. A bang-bang play there for the first out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Ready on 1-2. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Popped him up. Number 85 in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is taken. Ball 3. Tyler White is on deck. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tyler White. He flew out in his last at bat. He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. Davis, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Noah Ramirez gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Derek Fisher will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 finds the zone. Strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off up for ball number 3.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
The 3-1 pitch. is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Full count still. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Max Stassi. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
1-2.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Number 69 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 69.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 85. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Number 85.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Six fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box now, number 2, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled off. The 0-2 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fisher's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Fernandez.
Stepping into the box, Jose Fernandez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. Felix Pena comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready for another chance. Sierra 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 14.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Young Jr. is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Tony Kemp. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit softly to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Right fielder, Tucker.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Tucker. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Popped him up. And no, they can't get there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
4-0 to score tonight. Salt Lake took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Miguel Almonte wins his third of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Stingers. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Grizzlies, no runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.